Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Preston Smith in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here we go now. Green.
From the gun, Leach completes it right side to Cooper. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Leach into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not
he's
before reaching the
hurt.
10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Good job, Dolphins.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, I thought it was face mask.
The 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he gets
good block up the middle.
Shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Right back to him on first down.
Good job,
Pushes
defense.
Forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go.
To throw on second down. Leach. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Cut!
Throwing on third and long. Leach.
Good ass play.
Onto it through the contact. Incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive they got.
That's better.
Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taking.
Oh, I thought he was going to cough it up.
They work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down.
Damn it,
here
Gardner.
to 43.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his
Did we get it?
back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On now the Miami field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Leach. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now let's go. Green.
Looking to throw on second down. Leach. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up with positive yardage.
That's what he wanted, and I took it away from him.
Now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Operating from the gun, Leach. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline. Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it. Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it? Yep. They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists. Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that'll make it 3rd down. That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam inside the 40. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way down to the 34-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Stills the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And Stills over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Went right back to him.
Mike Gesicki, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st first down. Leach. His throw incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up second down.
We spotlighting him.
Like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Leach over the middle, and it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On 3rd down, Leach. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
They don't have no scheme. All they do is blitz.
Is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Ohio! Ohio!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be
That's going to hurt you all day because you blitzing. I'm short. I'm trying to slice. I get that all day.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Back to throw here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Glitchy ass shit.
Near the 42.
Glitchy ass shit.
Possession of the football at their 42.
He was blocking me where I couldn't run to it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first.
I'm just trying to win this game and get out of here, man, because the play style is frustrating as hell.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Got him.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk.
This what they call a trap game.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Leach. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go now.
Throwing on first down. Leach. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Back to throw.
Got him.
Leach into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
When you're a player of his stature,
now his internet having
issues.
issues.
The games on your team's calendar.
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches.
I knew it was going to happen. Trying not to be frustrated right now. Trying not to be frustrated right now. With his shitty internet and his horrible play style, I'm trying not to be frustrated right now. I'm trying not to be frustrated right now. That's the quintessential trap game. It's the quintessential trap game. Like, can't say cheesy gameplay, but it's like, who just blitzes all game? So it's like that type of gameplay, and then you got shitty internet, and it's like, I'm just trying to woosah and regain my composure, because I'm ready to be pissed off. He had lost 2 key defensive players due to injury, and he got it back. He'll get them back.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
If it happened again, he's going to have to take a forced loss.
Ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders.
Because I find that quite coincidental that at that point in time,
that'll be taken
it drops off.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, Leach into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Cooper was the target there. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field
if he just keeps running through the back of the end zone, they don't even get that animation.
They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw.
Oh, why did the ball just hang in the air like that? When I put it on a rope and it just hung in the air. Man. Madden, what are y'all doing to me?
You make your defense mad. Yeah.
It just hung in the air and I drilled it.
You got to cash in and get some points.
Golly.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And that's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert.
I'm already starting to get frustrated. I got to maintain composure because
it brings up a 4th down decision.
If you get rattled,
and the Dolphins will jump out.
That's how you lose, because you get undisciplined.
Bottom line, tremendous starting field
and I have to.
Really
that's what I have to keep telling myself this entire game. Just stay disciplined, get the win, because he can't beat you. First and foremost, he can't beat you. Stay disciplined, get the win, and get out of here. He's not good enough to beat you.
And no run back here.
He's going to need major help from Madden to even stand a chance. So
and now here come the Raiders. And last time, one play interception.
Take a deep breath.
So this offense,
move on to the next play.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ah, fuck. I forgot to change it. He's going to be a liability.
On 1st down, Leach.
Got him again. Told you he can't beat you. He's not good enough. He breastfeed wide receivers too much. I saw that coming a mile away. Ain't good enough to run that play against me.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Just gotta play discipline.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Oh, they wouldn't let me get the animation I wanted.
Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I need him sharper.
They were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
Oh, holding.
Wow.
Wow.
Flag on the field. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I tried to fit it in that window, and it was just muddy.
It's 3 yards.
It was just muddy.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Exactly. That Q stuff ain't working.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leach. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game.
That Q stuff ain't working.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Leach. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off right around the 43.
Told you, he breastfeeding.
Turn this one to the 30-yard line.
I'm the one player you don't breastfeed your players against. Because I eliminate a player from your whole offensive scheme.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake,
I eliminate him from the whole scheme.
That he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll look to throw. Nifty move. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
I'll take those extra yards.
Job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up.
I like what he did there. His DNs is doing something different. I feel like,
one of the disadvantages,
I don't know.
When they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Flex round. Flex round.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And they'll be driven.
He all out blitzed me again. Told you.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd
Let's see if he
down.
do this shit.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They'll give it to him up the middle. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think
that's all I wanted.
Smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
You gotta take advantage of the CPU, because he's not good enough to stop this stuff on his own.
Now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
He'll look to throw.
They giving him a see. I'm telling you, he got to get a lot of bailouts from Madden, little tip drills and stuff, because he's not gonna be able to beat me on his own.
They want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me that
use the stick skills and play calls is not good enough.
On going in that direction, make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So 2 first quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
This motherfucker done got put in my depth chart some kind of way. Fuck, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls
your tight end ain't fast
It'll
enough.
Be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air,
I can just run my regular just man defense. I ain't got to really run zone because.
And you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now let's go. Blue, line it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Leach.
I knew that's where he was going.
Complete. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game.
Thank you.
And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That dude cut my ass.
6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Knock these players out for the game. That's what I'm looking for.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
To throw on second down. Leach. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Leach. And his pass is intercepted.
You got to do better than that, homie. You got to do better than that, homie. You got to do better than that. I'm too good. I ain't the best, but damn it, I got some skill level. You got to do better than that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Carl Joseph up
all he got is all out blitz because he know he ain't got nothing else.
And there's the first tackle of the game.
He won't be able to play this way on Madden 20.
Safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
Ohio!
I held the X and they ain't handed off, man.
Stopped in the backfield. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football.
I held X and he ain't even handed off.
Tough 3rd and long coming up. They're going to look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
No worries.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Great tackle.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
He tried to play the backside, and I'm like, it's a high-low read. I watched which way you go, and I thought the opposite. He just happened to have somebody in the right spot.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
And my goodness, another interception.
You got to do better than that.
Fitzpatrick and his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Watch the internet cut out on him in a minute.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
5
1st
turnovers.
and 10.
Told you, it don't take long.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now Foreman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He going to stop the run because he all out blitzing.
No gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
He's got the first
money
more past midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I'm cool as the other side of the pillow. When you know he blitzing. That should have been PI, but
you hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't.
They let him get away with it. So
situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh yeah, we got a all-pro punter.
Inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now
we got an all-pro punter.
The field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
All right, here we go.
To throw from his end zone. Leach.
Nope. Oh, he held on to it.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line.
Wow.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yards.
All right, they picked up all the blocks.
For 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take.
They picked up all the blocks.
Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on first down. Leach. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You had your tight end butt naked in the middle of the field.
Really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
To throw again. Leach. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Try to run a pick route.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, Leach. And now here is another interception.
I done told you. He is no longer available on the field.
To the 33-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. And that gives him now 3.
He keep forcing it to him. He's not open. You're not going to get no glitchy animation on that. There's too many people there.
Wasn't it Kurt Coleman? Then with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Got his man.
I'm more trying to hurt my people.
It's Gardner. And they'll be inside the 25.
He trying to kill us.
24. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns.
That's it. We'll take that money all day. Good shit.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
We will take that money all day.
15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Here we go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gardner. A very solid gain of 27.
This motherfucker touched me barely.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running set.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, Speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very
He was
well.
offsides and they ain't give it to me.
Field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The kickoff team on the
I've been
field
spot
now
on
as
with
they
my
will
kicking
send
today.
this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you...
And my goodness, another interception.
P.I.
Off near the 42.
Oh, it's not. It's on him.
Here with a marker on the field as well. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
There's no reason you got 30-plus interceptions thrown. You'll be banned from the league for that.
Here on 1st down. This is
That boy been making them catches all week.
A very solid gain of 27.
He been making them catches all week.
Coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much
I mean,
zone.
glitchy interceptions, fuck it happens. It's Madden.
You're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz
See what you got.
and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
I mean, if he gonna all out, if he gonna do the all out stuff that he been doing,
they've been prepping for. They'll try and run for it on 1st.
Touchdown.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to
come on and cut.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second. Decision here.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Leach. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Leach.
Oh, you took my pick. Get out the way.
I tell you, Brandon, this
you took my pick.
Confidence, haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball.
I read that. He took my
Another
pick,
nice
though.
job there to force an incompletion.
Get in the way,
Here's
old bitch
Johnny
ass.
Townsend to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
put him back in so he can go on and break it and be out for the rest of the year.
Football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On the toss, here's Foreman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So we've reached half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run with Foreman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Gardner. There he goes left side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Go ahead, go ahead, go, 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 go! 56 to 5, boys, 56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Look, that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Allen Hurns, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Leach.
And he overthrew him.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
To throw on 3rd down, Leach. And that will be incomplete as well. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another.
That was a great punt.
So now here come the Dolphins, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I think we found how to run on him.
When the guy that is carrying,
because he gonna over pursue to the run side, and I'm cutting back every time.
Along the way.
They go again with Muhammad, and they're able to
First
bring him
down
at the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside.
You gotta use his over aggressiveness against him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
You got to get gone, man.
He'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Flex round! Flex round!
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gardner. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Flex round! Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. He's coming.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gardner. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A carry for Foreman.
I pressed the wrong button.
Going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Let's go!
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gardner. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Foreman, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Keep trying to cheat. I saw you.
For 6. And the Dolphins have got
I'm too good.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it's in the 4th quarter now. If it lose, that's a win for me. If it drop off.
The Raider offense now.
Yeah, that's a win for me. That's a win.